Hey everyone, this is Russell with Artisan Cutlery and CGRB, and I'm covering some of the models that we brought to SHOT Show 2022. However, this is the one exception in that lineup because as we had this one at Blade West and a few other shows, the More Maileah actually came out during SHOT Show. This model is now available and probably available at your local retailer. So I'm just going to be going over this knife in its full complete form instead of its prototype form. This is the More Maileah, designed by Sharp and Pointy Swaggs. She was actually at the booth with us this year. It was great. She is always a pleasure to work with. And we had so many requests for this knife. And mostly because we have the regular size Maileah. This one's the special edition version. But as you can see, there's a fairly significant size difference here. The regular Maileah was designed for both women's jeans and men's fifth pocket carry. It was meant to be a small knife that didn't sacrifice any of its cutting power in order to be smaller and more portable. Now, while this is great and all, this is a very small knife. And while I think this is a great size for a lot of things, for someone with a hand much larger than my own, this may not quite do what someone wants to do. So we had a lot of people asking for not only a large, but an XL Maileah, like a 4-inch Maileah. And while we think that maybe a 4-inch might be somewhat near unreasonable, the 3-inch version is excellent. This fills the hand very well. This has all the features of the original Maileah. It's still got this very smooth front flipper, great thumb stud action. You can flick it, pops nicely, rolls nicely, all these nice benefits, and it just is a bit more hand-filling. Now, by no means is this a very big knife. I mean, let's actually switch over to the other color. We are doing this currently in 2 different colors and 4 different styles. So we have the green G10, black G10, black blade, or satin blade on the other one. We will be having more colors coming soon, but because the orders for this knife have been so, we'll say, dramatic, we've just had to split them off into batches. So, as you can see with this knife, no, it's not huge. This is a 3-inch blade. This is a very comfortable EDC style knife, but with the way it sits in hand, you have a lot of grip on that kind of, I'd say, we'll call it a big butt. It's got a big butt, it's got a lot of gripping surface, and with this very large choil, you get a solid grip, even though I am not even completely at the end of my palm. This is still a 3-finger knife. For me, and for several of the people with larger hands, this may be a strictly 3-finger knife. But that does not reduce the cutting power of it, or the gripability of it. It's very nice in the hand. That and this, I will say, bellied clip point blade, I guess you call this a reverse Tonto with some belly, but this is a lot of cutting power. This particular blade shape is great for longer kind of draw cuts. You have a lot more push power, so you can actually get into cuts and really make a substantial cut with something this short. You don't need to do long slices. Because the stock is relatively thin, it does work well as a slicer, but with this fairly substantial shape and this almost full flat, it's actually, it's a flat grind, not full, but there's a, you can't quite see because of the black coating, but there's a little bit of flat right here, but it's got a lot of cutting surface, and it performs very well. Along with that, because this was designed as a small knife, there are times when you're up close here, you do get a great bit of tip work from this tip, so you can always, put your finger up here, do little cuts. The box cut method, just done. But it's a wonderful working knife. It's a wonderful tool, and at the end of the day, it is still comfortably compact, and because of the curvature of the handle and the way this fits in pocket, it's actually very nice inside the pocket line, because there's not a lot of points sticking out. There's nothing to really rub on, anything in your pocket or your hands as you're going in. Oh, we also did a little lanyard hole right there. We even golded a little stud, which I thought was neat. I do love the fact that instead of doing the red hardware that we have on the original Maileah, we did gold hardware in this, and I think with the black and the green, this is, oh, that's so cool looking. Also, the all black one is equally slick looking, so I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, sorry for the oil smudges there. Just lube this one up a little bit. So, Anyway, these are actually available right now, and through your favorite retailers. They should be on the shelves currently, and possibly, I think we even still have them on our website as well, if they haven't sold out already, because these are moving very quickly. But if you happen to like the original Maileah, or maybe you just thought the original Maileah was great, but you just didn't want to go for a knife that size, this might be the perfect model for you. The more Maileah. Just a little more Maileah for a whole lot more knife. God, that is nice. Alright, you guys. Check it out. Go ahead and look for these at your favorite knife retailer. Check our website, artisancutlery.net. And hopefully you enjoy them when you get them. Thank you guys so much. Take care.